One of UltraEdit's most useful features is its seamlessly integrated FTP client. With FTP, you can connect to your server, modify files, and save them back in no time without having to switch to an external FTP client or fumble with a clumsy, unsupported third-party plugin. Let's take a quick tour of FTP in UltraEdit. To get started with FTP, click the FTP drop-down in the Home tab, then click Accounts. You'll need the login info for the FTP server from your web host or network administrator. Once you have that info, you can create the account. There is no limit on the number of FTP accounts you can create. With the account set up, you can now open a file directly from the server using FTP Open. You can save changes back to the server using the same save command you use for regular files. If you want to save it back to the server with a different name, use Save to FTP. If you need to transfer multiple files, use the FTP browser. Here you can drag and drop files to upload and download them. You can also open files from the FTP browser. If you prefer browsing your files in the file view, you can access your server's folder structure there as well. Expand the account to connect, then browse the remote server just like you would a local folder. If you want a local working copy of files from an FTP server, you might want to set up a project with FTP linking. To do this, first create the project and add an empty folder to it. Check the option to link it to an FTP location, then set the remote folder path and options. The maximum recursion level refers to how many levels of subdirectories should be synced. Leave it set to -1 to include everything. The server clock skew allows you to set a time buffer in seconds for ignoring timestamp differences on files when syncing changes with the server. For example, our FTP server is in a time zone 1 hour behind ours, so we'll set this value to 3600 seconds or 1 hour. This will prevent files from being unnecessarily synced when they haven't changed on the server. Now we can download a local copy of our server files. Once the files are downloaded, we can make and save changes to the local versions. When we're ready to upload them, we can right-click the folder and select the Upload with Sync option. Only the changed files are uploaded to the server. We can also save an individual file both locally and to the FTP server by right-clicking on the File tab and clicking Save and Upload to Server. The keyboard shortcut for this is Ctrl-Shift-T. By the way, you can share your FTP accounts with other IDM applications like UltraCompare, UltraFinder, and UltraFTP by going to Advanced, Settings, FTP, and checking the Share FTP Accounts option. UltraEdit with FTP gives you an easy way of modifying and managing your remote sites and data all in one powerful app. Try UltraEdit today to see how FTP and its other convenient features can make you a text editing pro. And as always, happy editing.